coming up on this edition of the Florida Hospital Connection. Florida Hospital was honored as one of the nation's top hospitals. These doctors may be part of a solution to a Central Florida doctor shortage, and a game of throw and catch lifts the spirits of some young patients. Welcome to this month's edition of the Florida Hospital Connection. I'm Jennifer Roberts, bringing you news at Florida Hospital, where we're reaching great heights in Central Florida. Let's start things off with a national honor. For the 10th straight year, Florida Hospital was named one of the top 50 hospitals nationwide for its endocrinology or diabetes services by U.S. News and World Report. The magazine publishes a list each year of the top hospitals, and Florida Hospital was the only one named on the prestigious list in the Central Florida community. Florida Hospital also announced it's reaching towards the future of transplant in Central Florida by applying for a certificate of need to do heart and lung transplants. For 35 years, Florida Hospital has been doing transplants, starting with kidney and then bone marrow, pancreas, and liver. Now, during an announcement of the application process, former Florida Hospital transplant patients gathered to show their support to expand the transplant program.
To be able to offer this to this community is just, it's a miracle.
The Agency for Healthcare Administration in Tallahassee is expected to make a decision for the need for heart and lung transplant services in Central Florida on August 22nd. Florida Hospital estimates the heart and lung transplant services could be operational within 1 year once approval is granted. Now, cardiology is going to be the major focus of the new Ginsburg Tower at Florida Hospital. Melanie Lawhorn has more on that story. Melanie?
Jen, the Ginsburg Tower won't open to the public until late November, but now Florida Hospital is offering VIP tours of the new tower so the community can get a sneak peek behind the scenes of what will be the tallest hospital building in the state. Construction is progressing every day on the 15-story patient tower that is really a new healthcare landmark in Central Florida. Already, some of the patient floors are complete, and they feature high-tech, comfortable private rooms, many with a nearly floor-to-ceiling view of Lake Estelle. The Ginsburg Tower will also house one of the largest emergency departments and one of the largest cardiac catheterization labs in the country. This $255 million investment is scheduled for completion later this year when Florida Hospital marks its 100th year of service to the Central Florida community. But you don't have to wait that long. Tours are offered every Tuesday, and all you have to do to sign up is call 407-200-2617. For the Florida Hospital Connection, I'm Melanie Lawhorn. Jen?
Thanks, Melanie. Now, Florida Hospital is also looking for ways to prevent a doctor shortage here in Central Florida. Statistics gathered by the Association of American Medical Colleges show that 250,000 active physicians will likely retire by the year 2020. But new residency programs like the one at Florida Hospital East Orlando could help prevent a doctor shortfall. In June, 6 new residents started caring for patients in the emergency department as part of their advanced training in emergency medicine.
Probably the most enticing thing was the mission statement of the Florida hospital system, that it's the healing ministry of Christ, and that's a very important aspect in why I'm being a doctor, so it fits my values perfectly.
And several of these residents say they'd be willing to call Central Florida home permanently. Historically, more than 50% of Florida hospital residents began practicing right here in Central Florida. Little football fans at Florida Children's Hospital got a chance to hang out with one of the pros. Orlando Predators' Daryl Campbell played catch with kids in the hospital that were in need of a pick-me-up. The defensive lineman's field was small, just the playroom at Florida Children's Hospital, but the smiles he brought to these kids were huge.
God has given me the opportunity to do something that I love to do. And I think that once you put on the Predators jersey, being a professional athlete anyway, you have an obligation to be a role model to the kids that are coming up, that look up at you while you play. So I know some of these kids do, I know kids in general do, and I just want to give back to them.
That wraps up this month's edition of the Florida Hospital Connection with news of reaching great heights in Central Florida. I'm Jennifer Roberts, and I'll see you back here next time.